Welcome to My Carolina. I'm Carly Bragg.
And I'm Amber Freeman. Welcome to the show. We are so glad you are here with us on this Friday.
Yay.
It's a big week. Lots of things have happened.
It's been your birthday. I feel like it's been a week-long celebration of festivities.
Well, I feel like that was like ages ago already. I'm like, oh my gosh. It seems like it's been, but it's been like an action-packed week.
Full.
We did a lot of fair stuff. All kinds of food stuff going on.
Oh, yeah, lots of food in the studio. It's been a good week.
Yeah, so it's probably time to realign our minds.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Get back in touch.
We know just who to talk to.
I know. And he might just be happen to sitting right next to us. We're here with Vincent, Genna. He's going to tell us how to be unstoppable and find things that may be holding us back.
That's right. The last time we were together, we talked about the need to change our negative beliefs to positive ones in order to change the outcome of our lives. However, Vincent Genna says it's not enough to read self-help books and repeat positive affirmations without doing the most important core work first. Vincent Genna, welcome back to the show. Let's start there. What are these steps that we need to start with?
All right. Well, I'm going to back you up to why it's not enough to do just those positive affirmations and read the book.
Okay.
Last time I began about a whiteboard. Remember that? So think of your mind as a whiteboard and write on it. And they can do this at home anytime. Write on it all those negative beliefs you may be picking up, all the ones that you accumulated, even in your youth. You can stop by the time you're 21 years old. Yeah, we were talking about that. All those negative beliefs down there. Now you got a whiteboard that's probably filled with a lot of negative beliefs, right? So now they tell you, read the wonderful books, take those affirmation cards and read them every single day. Keep them on your table. So that's like taking an affirmation card and pasting it on the whiteboard. So let's do that. Let's take all those pictures, paste them, those pretty pictures like pretty bunnies and all those I'm good, you're good, everybody's good, and paste them on top of the whiteboard. Now, in theory, you've got all of those new beliefs, those new thoughts, right, pasted on the board. However, have you gotten rid of your original beliefs?
Are we just
no, you
pasting
have
it on
not.
top?
Right.
That's right. You are covering them up. And that is the primary reason why those alone are not working. We got plenty of people that are reading those, that are saying those, that are meditating on a daily basis. They have wonderful practices now that they teach you, right? And people are still end up saying, it's not working. It's not working. My life isn't changing. Well, your life isn't changing because your beliefs haven't changed. You're trying to replace them, and we're going to talk about that's my first R, right? In that three-step segment. But it's most important to recognize what you're believing first. That's the most. So you have to literally peel away all of those affirmations and those wonderful things you write and get to the core. And I do talk about how to get to the core of that. And we talked about those things earlier, really going in and removing your defense mechanisms.
Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah, and identifying the actual cause. And like you said, the identifying the first step is kind of the biggest step, because sometimes we don't realize we're doing things until we say it out loud or
that's beautiful, Amber. Absolutely. Oh, you've read my book and you've taken the classes. I know. I love it. It's great. See, that is the absolute thing. You cannot heal and you cannot change what you don't see needs healing and changing. So as you're walking around thinking, oh, I'm good enough, I'm lovable, I should have a really good job, I should have a really good lover, but deep down, under those little pretty pictures and the defense mechanisms that you have, you're really believing I'm not good enough, I'm not lovable. You've got to come to that point first. And it's most difficult because it's so, you have to be courageous.
It's hard.
To face those feelings about yourself. Do I really not believe I'm lovable?
Yeah.
When I have my clients say that, they think it's the most ridiculous thing that they've ever heard. But when they have to say it out loud, then they realize, oh, wow, I really need to change that. But if you're not admitting it and you're just going by your defense mechanisms, you're denying everythgoing. You're suppressing, you're repressing, and that's where the problems lie.
Well, we're going to talk about how to help achieve these goals of ours. And
absolutely.
You're going to help us do that when we come back after.
Oh, I certainly am.
Thank you so much for staying with us on My Carolina. We are back with Vincent. Of course, we've been talking about changing our negative beliefs to positive ones. And We talked about identifying what the problem is kind of the biggest, but you have a 3-step process that's going to help us actually change those beliefs.
That's actually one of the 3-step processes that I have. I will share the other one. I'm going to sneak it in. The first one is you do it when you're in a great frame of mind. Everything is fine. You have some time. You're going to do it on a daily basis, right? So you can sit down. It's called the 3R system. Okay? Review, replace, reinforce. Review, replace, reinforce. So you're going to sit there just like we're talking now, and you may have a discussion, you may have a partner. It's great if you do it with a partner. It really is. So you sit there and you review your beliefs. What do I really believe about myself, my life? And a lot of people won't take the time to do this, and it's actually the most vital thing to do. So you sit there, you review. Okay, so maybe you believe I will never make enough money. That's one of my beliefs in life. I have a job, but I'm never going to make enough money. The economy is ridiculous. I'll always be in a financial bind. That's a negative belief. And that's going to keep you in that place based on some spiritual and some, you know, metaphysical principles about the law of attraction and things like that. Right? What you believe, you create. So now you're going to take the second R, replace. Replace. Acknowledge the belief first, okay? I believe that I'm never going to make enough money. Replace that, because it really is untrue. People are making money, and it comes in from, we're abundant beings, and there's abundance on this earth, even though it doesn't seem that way. So you're going to replace it with, no, that's not true. Of course I'm going to be able to make enough money. I will be able to get there. Things, I've done it so far. Look at the evidence. I've come this far. So, yes, I am going to be able to make enough money. The reinforcement is to do that on a daily basis, to constantly reinforce that you will be financially secure, you'll be okay. No matter what your position is. You can be in the lowest positions and say, I'm not always going to be here. Things can change overnight. I'm not stuck in this place. I have the capacity and the ability of being able to get out. All humans do. And so we can get out of that. And then that's a reinforcement that you're going to keep saying. No, all right, here we come again. I have that belief. Now I've got to pay a bill, and it's like it's coming out of my paycheck. But you know what? I have the money. It's been there. I've been able to make it. It'll come in some way. I've seen it before. So that is a reinforcement. But do that on a daily basis. Now, the other one that I wanted to sneak in is the 3A system. The 3R system is good when you're in a great frame of mind. The 3A system is immediately upon having a negative thought. So you're standing in line and you start at the supermarket and you get upset because the cashier is talking to the guy in front of you and not paying attention to you, and you say, what am I, chopped liver or something? I'm like, you know, I'm here. Don't you care about me? That's a negative feeling. That's no good. So you want to immediately be aware. First day, be aware of any negative thoughts that come in. Second day, acknowledge where that's coming from. It's coming from an old belief of mine. Maybe I was overlooked and ignored when I was younger. Maybe, you know, I had that problem where I thought nobody cared about me. Then the third A is affirm the truth. Now, she's a really nice cashier. She's just having conversation. It has nothing to do with not caring about me. It's not all about me. And you've got to go through that process all the time. Now, I'm talking about simple steps, right? That's the process. But the practice, that's what's difficult. Because we get so caught up in everything. But let me tell you something right now. This is the most important work you can do for yourself, is catch your thoughts, change your thoughts, reinforce those beliefs. Because not only psychologically is it helping you, and helping you physically as well, the whole body, it's also helping you manifest and create what you really want, because now you're changing your core beliefs and you're going to change your outcome instantaneously. It's happened to my clients overnight.
Well,
and you can help us out.
So, Vincent, what's your website really quickly? Unfortunately, we are out of time.
Always, VincentGenna.com. Genna. You go there, you can find out all about me, including my new book, The Secret That's Holding You Back. All of this is in.
Perfect.
We're going to speak that out into the universe.
In the universe.
Thank you so much,
Vincent.
For now, we're going to speak out cheesecake. We're going to see if it happens. We'll be back.
Oh, absolutely.